Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome back to WizdomDropz, Wisdom Keepers, Wisdom Seekers. My name is Tonia. I am your astrologer, and today we're talking about Venus, truth, misconceptions. What's up with Venus? Venus is a tremendously large topic in astrology, and rightfully so. But in this video, we're going to go into the truths about it. Yes, some of the misconceptions, but really by the end of it, you're going to have a better understanding of what it symbolizes in your birth chart or in somebody's birth chart who you're looking at, okay? So Venus is what you appreciate at the outside level, the built environment level. That's why in astrology, it's the love planet, because it's what connects you with other people. It's how you want to receive your love. Whereas Mars is like how you want to give your love, because it's the action planet, right? Venus is how you want to receive your love. So depending on what element and what sign your particular Venus is in is going to determine how you experience love. And before I get into that, if you like this kind of content, feel free to show this video some love, subscribe to this channel, speaking of love, put a comment down below, DM me on Instagram, follow, all that jazz if you're into learning more about this type of topic, okay? So anyway, if Venus is in an earth sign, it's going to be very different than Venus in a water sign, very different than Venus in a fire sign, Venus in an air sign. So let's just fly through those real quick. Venus in an earth sign is going to be all about that coin, all about that prosperity, all about what is this partner financially and logistically, like at a tangible level, what are they bringing to me, okay? So if your Venus is in earth, you want to have a partner who's really big on like investing in you at that level of like support that allows you to thrive at an abundance level and at a physical, tangible, what do you have level, okay? Now, moving along to water, if your Venus is in a water sign, it's going to be all about emotional, okay, support and currency, if you will. So if your partner's like invested in you emotionally, good. If that partner's having conversations with you, if that partner's showing you that they care about your feelings in different ways and going out of their way to like make you feel a certain type of way, that's in alignment with a Venus in water, because water is all about emotions. So their partner has to symbolize emotions and spirituality, the higher vibrations of water, for that person to be fulfilled in their partnerships and relationships. Now, moving along to fire. If you have a Venus in a fire sign, you're going to want a partner or be aligned with a partner who's adventurous and full of spirit and full of spunk and full of energy and like adventure and like rando, like take you, grab you by the hand and like you're out the door and suddenly you're on a plane and it's like, what happened? That's like the best scenario for somebody with a Venus in an in a fire sign, because they're all about that spirit and that spunk, that spontaneity, that like divine energy of like, whoa, I'm a kid and I'm gonna do whatever I want whenever, okay? Now moving along to air, if you have Venus in an air sign, you're gonna want a partner or be most aligned with a partner who's intellectual and who's like ready to be there for you at that level of like knowledge, and communication is huge with Venus and air signs. That's huge. So if you have like a partner who's really communicative and likes to talk to you a lot, and like works through your problems, just like they're bringing the conversation, you're not the one always bringing the conversation, that's going to be in alignment with you, okay? Again, cranial stuff too, like nerds definitely are your type, whatever that means to you, okay? So this has just been like a really brief overview of that, but Venus outside of your love and how you like to receive it is your built environment. So if you have Venus in any given one of those elements, it's going to reflect back to you what you are best situated for to have in your day-to-day environment. My Venus is in an earth sign, so you'll notice every video I do, there's like plants, there's like this real chill like stuff, like cool stuff that has this vibe, right? That's very much so like Venus in an earth sign, because there's like plants involved, there's earth involved, there's like tangible things like crystals in the background and like plants, right? Groovy little indie hippie blankets, etc., etc. But if you have like Venus in, let's say, a water sign, that person needs to have a lot of like fluidity. They probably have a lot of blue in their home, or would benefit them if they had more blue and purple indigo, stuff like that. Also like more like water oriented artwork of like seas and things like that, or they might be best situated next to a body of water. Okay, moving along to fire, your home is needing to be like in alignment with your lifestyle and whatever brings you joy and passion, and also freedom to move, freedom to have space to do your fiery firework thing, because if you don't have space to do that in, you're going to feel like limited and crunched in. Or if that environment is not conducive to you expressing in some way your like fire energy, as somebody with Venus in a fire sign, then you're gonna feel like your fire has been like watered out and just like it's charcoal's like simoning with like vapor. On the flip side of that, if you have your Venus in an air sign, your environment's going to be very aligned, or best aligned, when it's orienting around your thoughts and your philosophies and like what it is that you need to like organize in your life intellectually. So your home needs to be very conducive to you like getting on the web and connecting with people, or possibly hosting a lot of people at your home, because you have that Venus in the sign that is air, right? Whichever air sign that is. So it's going to be more around like socializing is like the priority if you have a Venus in an air sign, okay? And that's how you can just quickly, that was a really quick overview of how you can understand like the different Venus placements in terms of how you want to both receive love and also how you want your built environment to present around you. This has been under 10 minutes, so if you would like a reading with me where I go into way more depth on your specific chart and just what your personal natal chart that's totally unique to you says about your soul's evolution and journey and your strengths and your growth areas and things that you can benefit from in this lifetime through knowing your astrology, then go ahead and book a reading with me. You can do that through DMing me at the Instagram, or email wisdomdrops@gmail.com. That's all Z's, like WizdomDropz@gmail.com, and we'll be in touch about my services. With that said, may the stars be with you. Peace.